Thibaut Courtois. You, Thibaut, are a coward. A pure and utter coward. I've lost every single ounce of respect for Thibaut Courtois. And you know what, guys? Do you want to know what? Last year, when I made that video, if you remember, where I called him out on the comments he was making to the media, the flirting with Real Madrid, the constant, oh, I might stay, might not, nah. And what did I tell all of you? I said, look, you want to stay here, stay here. If you don't want to be here, just leave. You know where the door is. And I got a little bit of a backlash. Quite a few agreed with me, but I got a little bit of a backlash because a lot of people were saying, look, he's our goalkeeper. We got to support him. And what did I do? I stopped there. I went, yeah, okay, fine. You know what? He's still a Chelsea goalkeeper. I don't think he's actually going. We'll back him. We'll back him. And then this happens. So it only goes to show that I was bloody right in the first place about this guy. This guy is a snake, a pure and utter snake. Now, for those of you who don't know what's going on, Thibaut Courtois has gone AWOL. AWOL means absent without leave. He was meant to report back for training yesterday, and what did he do? He didn't even bloody show up. He didn't even bother to show up. He didn't even bother to contact anyone at the club to let him know what the hell's going on. Instead, his arse was still in Belgium. And then later that day, his arse was in Tenerife, where in a spa shop, someone took a picture with Thibaut Courtois in Tenerife. I'm like, hey, Thibaut Courtois popped in, hey. Well, in the meantime, everyone at Chelsea's waiting for him to actually show up and waiting for someone to actually go, what the hell's going on? Why? Because he wants to force a move. He wants to force a move. Now, this is my problem with Thibaut Courtois. This is where I lose my shit. Because what Chelsea have done for this guy and what the club as a whole has done to accommodate this guy, to make sure that he has everything that he wants and everything that he needs. And this is his way of saying thank you. This is his way of saying, I've got respect for you. He hasn't got an ounce of respect. He doesn't even know what the word means. If he looked up the word in the dictionary, he still wouldn't understand. Thibaut Courtois got given everything. But we should have known this was coming. We should have known. Why? Because he done the exact same thing at Atletico. If you guys remember when we wanted to get him at Atletico, what happened? He went AWOL. He went AWOL. You know? He got with De Bruyne's girlfriend. What sort of loyalty does he have? He doesn't have any. You know? De Bruyne forgave him. I'm kind of baffled why. But that's not football. Let's leave that out. But I'm just proving a point. This guy is not loyal. This guy doesn't know what loyalty or respect actually means. This guy is a snake. And now, instead, this is the kicker. Instead, he wants to be with his kids. Is that the real reason, yeah? This is the real reason he wants to go to Madrid. He wants to be with his kids. Okay, let's say that is the real reason. He could have easily gone to Chelsea. Look, you know what? It's the window. Real Madrid are interested. Here's my transfer request. I'm sorry, I've got to go home. I'd be the first one to come out and say thank you. I'd be the first one to go and say, I completely understand. Go, see you later. Thank you for everything, and good luck. Does Thibaut think we're stupid? Does Thibaut think we don't understand? That we don't know the sense of being with your kids? That being with your family is important? You think we're that dumb? No. We totally get it. Family is important. Family before anything in life. But instead, this guy decides to go, screw the club, screw the fans, screw everyone that has been supporting me for the last few years whilst we got rid of Peter Cech for this guy, right? Now this is where a few people don't actually know what's going on, right? What Chelsea done for him to accommodate him is unbelievable. If you remember the debate when Mourinho was at the club and there was a decision to make, Cech or Courtois? Cech or Courtois? You remember? Who was our number one goalkeeper? Who's going to be the choice? You remember? And a lot of people were saying, Courtois is the younger one, he's 10 years younger, he's the future. Cech's a top goalkeeper, but should we really sell him? But he doesn't want to be second place, he wants to be first, he wants to be the number one, but Courtois is the future. And it was a big debacle. And then we decided to go with Thibaut. We decided to go, Cech, look, you want to stay in London, you want to play Champions League football, okay, Arsenal interested, go on, thank you very much, thank you for everything you've done, you're a legend, good luck to you. Thibaut Courtois, you're the number one guy now. And Thibaut wouldn't have stayed if we didn't make that decision. If we'd said Peter Cech is the number one for one more season and Courtois is going to stay as his number two, he probably would have left. But no, we made him the number one. We gave him that spot. And we got rid of Cech's goalkeeper coach in terms of the goalkeeping coach role. He's still at the club. He's still at Chelsea, Youneshh. But we got rid of him in his capacity as goalkeeper coach because Courtois didn't get along with him. So we made all those sacrifices, and then at the end of the day, he comes out and goes AWOL. Doesn't even have the face or the balls to come to the club and tell Sarri to his face, I want to go. Instead, he decides to go AWOL. Thibaut Courtois, you are an utter mug. Utter mug. And you don't know the meaning of respect. And you don't know the meaning of courage. And you're a snake. You are a pure and utter snake, and I hope that when you do go to Madrid, that it all ends up backfiring on you, and you have all those Madridistas, those Madrid fans who are going to preach your name right now. In about a year and a half, they're going to start booing you to the ground. They're going to literally pound your face so far into the ground, your ancestors are going to meet you. You're an utter disgrace, and I hope you honestly, you deserve all sorts right now. You don't deserve any good whatsoever. Any good whatsoever. Good riddance, you know where the door is. Get lost. Peter Cech, I can't believe we sacrificed someone like Peter Cech, who ended up going to Arsenal without his goalkeeper coach, had some bum to coach him, I don't know who the hell it was, that literally wrecked him. He's turned to absolute crap. But had we kept him for at least maybe 2 more years under Youneshh, he would have performed at the top level, and we would have had a bit more time to actually find someone worth the time and worth the investment and worth the youth. Because Courtois does not deserve anything. An utter snake. You're a disgrace. Piss off, Thibaut. Piss off. I can't believe this is how you want to end it all. After every single game, when you make a wonderful save, all the fans start singing, Thibaut, 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 me included. And this is your thank you. I'm going to go AWOL and not bother to show up and actually tell people I want to go. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to stay away and force the move. Force the move. You don't even have the courage to show up. You're an utter disgrace. You're oh my God. I have no words for this guy. Honestly. Look, that is exactly what I want to say about it. Thibaut, you know where the door is. I was right all along. Get the hell out of here. You absolute mug. Piss off.